Oopsies. Welcome back to your tarot reading. Thank you to literally my biggest fan, Dolores. I just did an unboxing video on my ASMR channel. You're going to see it pretty soon. This is The Secrets of Tarot by Amanda Hall. And it is such a wonderful little guidebook for beginners, tarot readers. Very simple to read, very straightforward, very short book. That's Amanda Hall right there, okay? And this was very helpful for me as well because I somehow consider myself beginner still, a more intermediate beginner. You know, I've been doing these for years, but I haven't really been doing them like professionally, only mostly for myself. So really great cards because they have pictures on them of color, detail, the name, the description. You can tell which is upright and reverse. None of these are meant to be in reverse though for this deck specifically. They're just meant to be read upright because I guess reading this book, Amanda Hall describes that there's no, I mean, like upright or reverse is just bull. Like it has nothing to do with the reading itself. So I'm like, okay, you know, I'll go with what she says for the spread. There's 3 spreads she picks for you to choose from: the Celtic Cross spread, the Mark and Amanda spread, and the let's find the other spread. I forgot the name of it. There's sample readings here. Celtic Cross spread. What is the other one called? Let me find it. But it helped me understand the cards better, and I'm really glad that I got this. Thank you again, Dolores. The Daily Inspiration spread, right? So that's using the Major and Minor Arcana. That one's a pretty long one. I am going to do a sort of a reading for you. Maybe I can do a really long one this time using one of these spreads. But I still don't feel quite ready. I'm just warming up to these new cards to do a Celtic Cross spread. So I am going to do maybe a Mark and... No, that's even longer, isn't it? Mark and Amanda. Why don't I do a Daily Inspiration spread? So basically what that is I get 9 cards, okay? I shuffle them, take 9 from the top of the deck, read the first row from left to right, 1, 2, 3. Second row from left to right, 4, 5, 6. Third row, left to right, 7, 8, 9. And then I read each row vertically, 1, 4, 7, 2, 5, 8, 3, 6, 9. And then I read diagonal from top to bottom, 1, 5, 9. And the opposite diagonal, 3, 5, 7. And then the most important card being the middle one. So I read all the cards as such and see what the message is for you using all 9 cards. So I could do 3 pick a cards, so 9 in each stack, making a total of 27 cards. And so if you pick 2 or more, it doesn't matter. Like whatever cards you're drawn to, that's what I'm going to use. So I'm using them in both the Major and Minor Arcana. So I'm going to use all the cards, which I would be glad to for this reading, because I now can completely understand them. They make it very straightforward for people, okay? Like example, Queen of Wands, woman over 25 years, green eyes, blonde to red hair, positive, fiery, outspoken. And it shows you the whole message on the card here, okay? All right. If you hear a dog, that's the dog outside. It's barking like crazy. So I'm going to I just wanted to do that. Normally I don't start my picker card readings with that, like, and then having to shuffle these in front of you like that. But I just wanted to shout out the new cards, the person who sent them, and the message behind these cards. So you get an idea. So, because you know, 2 of my cards already, the black and white spread that I have and the French Tarot de Marseille that I have, okay? So now you know the these, the Amanda Hall Secrets of Tarot deck. That's the one. So I highly recommend this. I mean, you'll pretty much know everything about tarot reading that book, and it's totally like Dolores knew, I mean, what to get me, because I was confusing the major and minor arcana. I kept switching them around. The major are actually the 22 cards, and then the minor are the 56. So shuffle them real good for your pick a card today. And I love the pattern of the cards on the back, just perfect. Perfect size for my hands as well. Easier to shuffle, I assume. Haven't even shuffled them yet. You're literally seeing the first time. But those cards are big and chunky that I've had, all three that I've had in the past. So, yeah. Let's try shuffling them. Why don't we? I think I'm going to stick to mixing them like that, but you never know. Let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah, they shuffle a whole lot easier. Let's try shuffling this way now. Horizontal way. I think that's not going to work as well. Oh, they still work? Wow. They slide right in. Okay. I'm definitely going to use these cards for a while until I get another one that's similar to this. But they say if you like one, just stick to one, you know? All right, so I'm going to put 9 down in each pile, and that will be the message for you today. It's going to be a pretty long one. There's a lot to these. I mean, there really is a lot. Like, I'll have to study over the cards again. Like, not the cards itself, but the different spreads, you know. It's very interesting how they have it all there. So, here are the 3 spreads. Whatever you are drawn to, pick that. Okay? Pick that which you are most drawn towards, whatever is calling to you. Whatever message is trying to reach out. This is deck number 1, number 2, and number 3. Okay? Number 1, number 2, number 3. You could pause, take time to think about it, don't think about it, or if you choose 1 and 2, or 1 and 3, or 1, 2, and 3, or 2 and 3, or 2 and 1, whatever. What are you most drawn to? It could be 1 to 3 decks. All right, so I will begin with card deck number 1. Set these aside in an organized manner so I don't mix them up. There we go. Because this is on a silk sheet, so it's easy to mix up. All right, so let's go ahead and pick out which are the message for you. 5. Your most important card is the 5 of Wands. Okay, so I'm going to try to zoom out as much as I can, just to kind of show all the cards here. Right. Here we are, just so you can see which ones I'm reading. Okay. Sorry about the noise in the kitchen. That's my brother. All right, so we have the 3 of Swords. Should I turn this on or off? Because it's creating a glare. It's okay. We have the 3 of Swords, the Lovers, I'm still trying to get the hang of the angles and all that stuff for it to focus. And the Two of Cups. So we have deception, frustration, jealousy, broken heart, love affairs, romance building again within marriage, relationships, relatives, loving relationship you could share with a friend, peace of mind, joining of two people. Okay, so this couldn't be more obvious and clear. The first three cards on the very top of the deck are obviously about love and the conjoining of people, okay? All right, so there seems to be something going on there. This basic readings should provide a reading for the next couple of days or weeks. This is just pretty much what's going on now and what's going to happen in the near future. So overall, I'm talking about the whole spread, not just these first three cards, but let me give my opinion here. Okay, it's telling me a story that you had a problem in love before. And I see the Three of Swords. Three people there, three people were involved. So one was cheating, that ruined the affair. That ruined your relationship and the affair, I guess. And then you are building again with someone else now. Okay, you found someone else after that, and now you're joined together. You're getting married, you're getting together, you're getting engaged. So you had someone that messed it all for you, and then you found someone else. And now you're joined together in harmony. So next you have, again, if this doesn't resonate with you, wait for the whole reading. Or maybe pick the deck that most resonates with you. Okay, so this is going to be a very in-depth reading. I'm going to kind of go fast here. Knight of Swords. Five of Wands. And Seven of Swords. So a lot of these cards are based on people who may be of a certain hair color, eye color, age. Like this says, young man to 25 years, speedy situation or finish, arguments, battles around you, and plans, hopes, wish card, highest minor arcana. Yes, the Seven of Swords is the highest card, but we got to focus on the Five of Wands here. Arguments, battles around you. That has something to do with the Three of Swords that you just dealt with, that you've just encountered. The frustrating situation for you here. I feel like this young man led to your quick marriage. Like this happened quick. I kind of knew it happened very speedy. Like you were so frustrated that this relationship got ended and then you quickly drifted off to someone else. But there's still some confrontation around you. This person is not over. This person is not done with you. You're wishing for them to go away. And it's powerful. Your wish is powerful. You're still carrying some burdens, but it's like you're walking back to your past, but you're looking toward the future. Don't do that. You got to walk toward the future and look. Not even look back at your past. Just look forward. Because it's like, this card is so powerful in its meaning because it's doing so many things in one. You carried the swords and you left two behind. You left these two in the future as if to say, just in case. And now you're walking back to the past and looking in the future, looking at the swords, making sure they're going to stay there when you get back. They may not stay there. So, in a sense, you were right to swiftly move on and be with this other person, because if you waited too long, someone might have taken these swords. This person might have been with someone else, by the time you made up your mind. They would say, oh, sorry, I'm already with someone else. But a lot of sword and wand activity going on, a lot of back and forth over this person. Yeah, they're quite young. But this is also more a meaning of everything happened quickly, fast. Within, I want to say 2 years, but I feel like it's even faster. You did this so fast. Next, we have the Eight of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, and Knight of Cups. It's kind of funny how everything tells a story. Okay, we have the Swords and Cups on the top, we have the Swords and Wands in the middle, and we have the Cups and Pentacles in the bottom. It's like they're all interlaced within each other, like swords, cups, and then wands in the middle, boom, and pentacles right below it. And everything has a meaning and a message. The reason they're spread is reading left to right, up and down, diagonal, side to side, because per se this card, what is above you, what is below you, what is past you, what is ahead of you. Okay? So that's how I'm reading it. I just feel like, okay, it says money problems, turning your back and walking away, knowing nothing more can be done, work, paid work, and young man to 25 years, again, needing more confidence. So I feel like, yeah, you literally turned away. You knew nothing more could be done of this person. Nothing more can be said. But you may have struggles, especially financially, because maybe if it was a divorce, you know, people take half of what you have, or this person that we're talking about, the young man to 25 years, I almost feel like in this situation, that's you now, instead of that person, because you did the relationship fast. You walked away fast. As soon as you found out, you just left. It's like you stormed off, regardless of the consequences of finances and whatever. But you're so with a lack of confidence right now. You don't know what to do. You don't know what type of job to get. I feel like you're in that wishful thinking mind. You're leaving things here just in case, you know. Let's read it the other way now. So I'm going to read this way. Three of Swords, Knight of Swords, Eight of Cups. Yep, exactly. It's telling the story. Deception. Walking away led to money problems. Okay, you felt deserted, you felt lost. Lovers, Five of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. Yep. The fact that you found new love led to an argument amongst this person, bickering, and now you're looking for some work or something else. Again, money problems. This argument, something you said or did, caused your problem. And now it's like you have to fix it. Two of Cups, Seven of Swords, Nine of Cups. Yep, the conjoining of you two happened, but I feel like before it happened, you were like, let me think about this. You still had a last minute thought, you know? And I see some people in the distance here. I don't know, like someone's planning something on your behalf. I feel like these are the thieves in the distance in the desert, like thieves of the heart. Like they were planning and waiting for you to leave to steal your swords, but you caught them on time. You got with this person on time. But the speediness of on time, you know, there's always a sacrifice for something. If you get the swords fast enough, you'll have to suffer and deal with something else. Now you have to deal with the weight of carrying the swords back home on your horse. You know, if you didn't catch the swords on time, you'd be without a relationship, and you might be without money completely, and without that old person you were with. And now you're completely alone and abandoned with an empty horse, carrying only but 7 swords instead of 9. Or 5. I mean, carrying only 5 swords instead of 7. So my point is, it's almost like, let me read the other way now, diagonally, 1 through 5 and 9. 3 of swords, 5 of wands, Knight of cups. Yeah, exactly. The deception led to the argument, led to now you complete abandonment. And you don't know what to do. You're completely lost without this person. 2 of cups, 5 of wands, 8 of cups. Now I got to read it this way diagonally. The conjoining, the fact that you two got together, you and this new person, was also a part of the argument. And again, led to the money problems, turning your back, walking away, knowing nothing more can be done. I mean, this is literally spot on to what you're going through. And you have to now work hard to maybe even make ends meet and just get by. Because now you have to maybe pay even legal fees, maybe divorce fees, or Jesus, I don't know. I feel like you lost something along the way in this ruined relationship. Hopefully that resonates with some of you, or some message here along the way. But this is clear. It's among 3 people. You, the person they're arguing with, and the person you're now with. Whatever that may mean to you. So I wish you the best of luck. I'd say there's a sacrifice for everything, but it may be better than staying with a cheater. You know, if you have to suffer through and work a little later hours, maybe a second or third job, would you rather do that than stay with someone lying to your face? I would. I love working and things, you know. Is this the sacrifice you're willing to take to be with the person you actually care about? You know? So, think about that for a little while. But don't stay in your thought about this person of misery, your thought of misery, your constant cycle of misery, like, oh, why did this person have to do that? Because then you're toxifying your current relationship. You're cursing it in a way. You know, just focus on the good with this new person, and good will come. All right, so second card. I may actually have to plug this mic in because it's kind of getting there. Battery's not really charging all that much, so let's plug it in real quick. Hopefully it doesn't create a buzzing. If it does, not much I can do about that, but yeah, that just saves the mic. Anyway, so here we are. This is card deck number 2. Let's see what the message is for you. Okay. Can't wait to do tarot readings with these new cards. That'll be quite fun. Okay. Let's make it very clear and straightforward for you. All right. So, we have strength, Three of Cups, Page of Swords. Okay, so inner strength, confrontation with yourself or other people, celebration, bright happenings, and young woman to 25 years, spying or deception, reflecting back over your shoulder. So far I'm getting you had the courage to do something great, and it led to success, celebration. But now you're paranoid of what yet's to come. Someone's along the way that's trying to get in your way. You're still looking back in the past, but you're armed toward the future, see? Looking toward the past, the left, but arm yourself for what's to come ahead. Because you're paranoid. Someone's trying to take what you have. Maybe it could be one of the people you're clinking glasses with trying to celebrate, but they have not the best thought for you. You never know. This is your victory. It should be grand celebration, success. You know? I think the reason why the cards are not focusing is because these cards are slightly blurry themselves. Like they never give a clear picture that's vivid. It's kind of, you know how the TV has like snow across the screen when it's trying to focus on a signal? That's kind of how these cards are painted. I think it's done on purpose though. But anyway, next we have King of Pentacles. We're going to evaluate this further to see what this could be. Six of Wands and Ace of Wands. Man over 25 years. Dark eyes and dark hair, business, arrogance, powerful. Okay, I knew there would be a boss figure coming around. Letter or news coming, victory news, again, celebration, happiness. New beginnings, birth, new ideas, creation. Okay. Yeah, maybe you got a raise, a promotion, and people are happy for you. You're celebrating now, and it's supposed to be a good, positive thing, but I feel like something good will pan out because the middle card is the most important one. Something good will pan out of this. I don't think you have to worry about this person or be a paranoid individual. It should be about happiness right now. Your happiness and peace of mind and success. Next we have the Three of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Six of Pentacles. It says improvements underway, but delays around it. Renowned glory, place of worship. Loneliness, unattached, soul-searching, time needed or time alone, and raise in money or salary. Yep, you got some raise or something. I know it for sure. But you may lose someone along the way because of this, you know, jealousy, blah, blah, blah. So you have to take time to be by yourself, reflect. Maybe, I more see, maybe don't tell people so much what you're having, earning, making, whatever, you know, because look at this. Who are you handing the money to? Someone begging for it. Maybe a friend's going to be like, can you lend me $1,000? Can you lend me $2,000? Like, you know, you got to cut that right away. Improvements underway, yeah. Like, it's like building a new church for yourself. Hallelujah. Glory. Okay, place of worship. This is your time of celebration again. But you need to back away from telling too many people. A lot of times people make the mistake going on Facebook, on Twitter, and shouting out what's going on, you know. And then people kind of try to curse your goodwill, you know, and ask too many questions and curiosity, and then they send you bad will without them even realizing it. Like, they'll just wish you, they'll say they wish you happiness, but like, do they really mean it, you know? So I feel like this is just something for you to celebrate. You alone and you only. Because you started it alone. You did this alone. You may choose to be paranoid, but you, one, just one. Strength, King of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, because of your courage to do your job the right way, the boss was impressed and pleased, and now he's working on something for you. Maybe you're going to get a bonus now. Maybe it's in waiting period, And you may not expect it, but you may get it. You may not even need to ask for it. It's just going to come out of doing your own good job. 3 of Cups, 6 of Wands, Hermit. Maybe shortly after celebrating, you're going to get even better news. You know what this reminds me of? The lonely person on top of the mountain. Like when you have it all, like they say it's lonely up there. So you may need to be separated from the people that you used to love and care about in order to enjoy your rewards. Page of Swords, Ace of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. I feel like that one person will try to deceive you for a while. Or you're more going to deceive yourself, thinking something's coming for you that's not there. But when you let go of that worry, that fear, then you will get your bonus. So expect something. That's the main message here. Strength, 6 of Wands, Pentacles. Yeah. It's coming regardless. It's coming. It's literally on its way. You just have to let go of this person or your own fear, worry. Or both. It may as well be both. Okay? Shortly after you separate yourself from people, take time, maybe people asking how your day is. Oh, good. You're just walking to work. They want to ask too many questions. Oh, I have to hurry to a meeting. I'll talk to you later. I gotta go. My blood sugar's dropping. Like, make up an excuse, just be on your way. Don't say too much. The boss might bring up a hint for you and tell you, oh, something's coming. And, a lot of people want to, go to their girlfriends and gossip about it now. Like, oh, I'm going to get a raise. And then someone's going to try to... I don't think they're going to put much effort into stopping it from happening because you're going to get it regardless. But it's not like they're going to go to the boss and be like, do you really want to give this person a raise? Whatever. But secretly there are... whatever it may be, your own version of improvements coming. Maybe you can finally afford to build that pool for your house or something, like it could be anything that this connects with you. But you will have to be quiet and not tell people. Take time to reflect on the change that's about to hit in your life, and it's going to come. And this is a pretty big deal, whatever that may mean to you. So that's card number 2. Very nice. Good luck. Very cool. All right, card deck number 3. We have 9 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, 3 of Wands, the Fool, 7 of Wands, 8 of Wands, Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and 7 of Pentacles. Oh, Lord. Here we go. So, 9 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, and 3 of Wands. So it says peace of mind, contentment, losses, all is not lost, as you still have 3 swords remaining, giving you the upper hand. And travel overland, surveying your kingdom. You're going to get comfy for a while, and then boom, something will just be taken from you. But all is not lost. This, whatever was taken from you, will give you the opportunity to travel more and do what you want. You have a wanderlust sensation. It's almost like when we get too comfy in life, something happens to enable us to take on the change we need. And you become a new person because of it. Next cards are the Fool, 7 of Wands, and 8 of Wands. So good friends, happiness, needing to take a giant leap forward. Frustrations, you are able to overcome your frustration. You are on top of the situation. 7 of Wands is the middle card, being your most important card for this reading. So it reflects the 5 of Swords right now that I have just above me. So again, something will kind of take you away from that. I'm just going to go hang out with my friends. I'm living a happy world. Blah, blah, blah. And then boom. And then 8 of Wands, speedy news or situation coming, arrows of love. So again, some good thing happening out of this bad. Okay. Just like the travel card. So next is the Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and 7 of Pentacles. So women over 25 years, blue eyes, fair or brown hair, soft, gentle, motherly. Women over 25 years, dark hairs and dark eyes and dark hair, professional, business, domineering. And then work frustrations, hard work needing to be done either at work or at a situation in life. Okay, so I feel like this woman, this elder woman, I feel like she's much old, like maybe your boss or something. Maybe got let go of a position. She thought it wasn't best for you, and now you're wondering what to do with your life. You are on a happy path, and now you're just feeling unhappy, but then it's going to lead to happiness anyway, but you just have to work really hard for it because it's almost like you have no other choice. You're being forcefully pushed out of a situation, and you have to face life right now. You're this innocent figure, and then now you're just becoming stronger over it. 9 of Pentacles, the Fool, Queen of Cups. Yeah, you were living this way for so long. Just living in content, comfort, a decent life. And then something started with a woman. That may as well have been over 25 years old. Something started that kind of set things going into course. 5 of Swords, 7 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. So basically, you're able to face what's ahead of you because you still have an upper hand. And you're able to face the challenge of now this new person coming in, this Queen of Pentacles. Okay, this card is symbolic of you having more swords in your hand than what has fallen on the floor. And you're going to have to battle now for what it is, a job position or life itself, for what you want. I almost feel like you don't really know what you want. You just want to live in this contentment, but that's impossible. Name one person of the 80 billion people ever born on planet Earth that has lived their entire life in contentment and peace. Name one. I dare you. Tell me their name, date of birth, where they're from. I dare you. So that's my point. It's impossible. It's unattainable. You just want to kind of find yourself over time. I think we have the 3 of Wands, 8 of Wands, and then 7 of Pentacles. It's going to happen fast. All this is going to happen fast. Almost clumsily. It's just going to be thrown at you, okay? Like these wands thrown on the ground. Like battle, and then poof, it's just going to hit. And then you're going to have to evaluate what you have to do with what new information you're given. You have to work really hard. It's like this woman gave you the first pentacle to start, and now you have the rest of the 7, 6 on the bushes, 7, 1 on the ground to work with. It's like all the magic happened with the wands. All the heavy-duty work is now here afterwards. Let's see here. I read them this way. I read them this way. Now I have to read them diagonal. 9 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. You almost feel like you've taken a step back, like you were this once happy person, cheerful, and then this thing you've had to face now made you this kind of sad, not sad, but thinker. Like now you have to put logic into perspective. It's no longer poops and giggles and da-da-da. I'm just gonna go to my friend's house and have a cup of tea and talk about things and just be happy and pretend like everything's okay. It's the Fool card. Look, you're gonna fall off the cliff doing that, and you're not even looking at the cliff. You don't even realize there's a cliff, and you're packing lightly. You only have one bag on your stick. You didn't almost realize the burdens and what you got yourself into, how much you had to jump into. Whatever your question may be, this is for you. That's why I'm being very broad, because I'm reading to many people as well. But now your life got almost a little heavier, almost a little more realistic, almost a little more responsible, almost a little bit more adulthood, almost a little bit more grown up. Maybe you're now over 25 years and this is you instead. And you now have to face life challenges. Maybe your parents brought up that you have to move, or now you have to graduate, and now you have to go to a different school, and now you have to work harder and study more, and maybe spend less time with your friends, you know. Whatever this relates to. 3 of Wands, 7 of Wands, Queen of Cups. You may have time. This is what it is. Now I know. You may have time to get away and travel a bit and enjoy the magical fantasies of life a bit more. And then you have to begin channeling this burden, I guess, that's been awaiting so long, because maybe you lived so long in this comfort zone, and then now you have to actually face the world. So take the time, whatever and whenever it may be, to get out there and just enjoy before the work at hand, before you have to face this new coming, this person, okay? These people or person will have a lot of experience. They will relate to their past. Both of them are looking to their past. They're your teachers, okay? They're your guidance, your mothers, your just lecturers, your mentors. And it's almost like you're going to become one of them. You're looking at this past too. See, all three looking at the past. You're going to become that person that is wise and burdened with the happenings of life, but you will also grow maturely because of this experience. And you will not make such hasty, rash decisions. Okay? That's what I get out of this. So, just a great reading. I just have to say that it's just going to happen fast, and whatever that may be, whatever that may mean to you, it's just going to happen fast, and you're going to have to do it. You're just going to have to jump in and not so much make the decision, but have to do it. Whatever you're awaiting, whatever you're waiting for is going to happen. It's inevitable. And you may be acting like it's not going to, or living your best life right now and thinking, oh, it's not. Yeah, it's just inevitably going to happen. And you're going to have to grow because of it. This is inevitable news. That's the best way I could put it. So thank you for joining me on this wonderful journey through life. Thank you for doing this pick a card reading. Please be sure to subscribe, hit the bell to be notified of new videos from me. I post about once a week on here. And like this video, share it on your social medias, add this video to your playlist on YouTube, and leave a comment for me below and tell me if this resonated with you. And I will see you guys in the next video.